Okay. Since now I'm in this new room, first of all, I know a certain professor's birthday this upcoming week. And I'm going to start off by saying one thing. Happy birthday, Dr. Miranda. That's right. And I want to share some really good thoughts about you on your day. And I thought about some things that I think it might make you smile. So, with that being said, I thought you were a really good professor. I'm going to say this really well. Because you were the kind of professor that got to know the students best. Like, you take time to know our personalities, our strengths and weaknesses, everything in a nutshell. And I'll tell you one thing, I was lucky to have you as my teacher when I was your student. And I know you didn't accept autism as the excuse why I couldn't do things. And I still believe you. You know, I still kind of do. And I remember asking a question towards you maybe once. I couldn't remember exactly. And I'm trying to get into my phone and it takes a while to get there. Like, what did you think about me? Well, simply. And I know that you said this a bunch of times. Said I'm very smart, and the fact is, I'm dedicated, and I find the same strengths in you too, if you want to know. Because I find you're very knowledgeable, Dr. Miranda. And I'm just not saying this way. I'm pretty sure every other student, past and present, are going to agree with me. You're really knowledgeable. It's like, when I needed help with something, I was able to talk to you so easily. You know, I'll say, hey, may I talk to you? And I'll tell you one thing, when I was overwhelmed in some things, you were there, pretty much. So that says a lot about integrity right there. You say you're going to be there, you're always there, and hey, I've even noticed it. 100%. And also the fact, that tells me and everybody else that you've encountered with that we can trust you. It's okay, you know. And I find that you're very, very kind too, because I know there are times I can be very stressed about some things, and last year I had seen plenty of it. And some of the years before that, when the hurricane hit, and I was like so out of place, but you kind of helped me stay together. Say, look, no, we're not going to lose you over this. And also, I can also say that you care, because I've remembered a few things here and there when certain teachers were telling about me. I'm not saying names, but you get the picture. And I know you kind of talked to me about it in lessons, saying, hey, you need to focus on this class. Hey, you need to pass this class. Hey, I think you can do better than this. And a lot of the rationale got to me personally. I was like, no, I'm going to do better than this. And I did. And I remember the last little note you put on my wrist, a little after my recital last year, saying that I was dedicated and that you were glad to meet people like this, you know. And I'm probably sure that, yeah, we might have had our ups and downs about everything, but hey, And I thought you were pretty cool with your accent, by the way. I find the fact it's like you were very, how can I say this? Whenever I ask a question, the explanation was very clear. Like your directions were clear. You spoke very slow about everything. For people like me, that sometimes I can be slow, and that's part of ASD, which is autism, by the way. So yeah. And I'll tell you one thing, you taught me so much. You taught me how to be a percussionist, and better yet, a better musician. I know you challenged me on theory, but hey, but that made me better in such a way, you know. And thanks to you, whatever it is I'm doing now, I'm not even fooled by it. That's right. So I hope you have a good day, and I hope you respond later.